Well, hey, the countdown, it's on 7 days. Can you believe it? And people, yeah, we know who you are getting those last minute shopping gifts. And every family has a tech lover on their list. So fortunately for those on a budget, almost all electronics are on sale this time of the year. This is the time to do it. So Consumer Reports Bree Fowler joins us now via Zoom to reveal the best finds this season. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
So I always like to start with this. Explain to me, how does Consumer Reports make sure they're finding the best deal and also a really quality product?
Well, we test everything. We have engineers in the lab who are constantly putting the newest products to test. Meanwhile, reporters like me are constantly combing the internet, sales ads, looking for the best deals for you.
We appreciate you because I know I look to you for many things. So let's start with smartphones. What should we be looking at?
Well, this time of year, every year, iPhones are hot, and the 12 Pro and Pro Max are no exception. Right now, you can get 2 for 1 with Verizon, but you have to be careful with these things. These deals always come with a catch. You're going to have to pay it off over several years, and if you leave Verizon, you're going to lose your discounts.
Always be careful. Read that fine print. That is something we always tell people. So what about those smartwatches? There are so many out there at this point.
Right. And then again, Apple is the hot item for a lot of people. But the good news is this year we have the Apple Watch SE, which is a few $100 cheaper than the Series 6, but still has a lot of the same features and did almost as well in our testing. Right now, you can find one for about $250 in places. That's about $30 off the regular price.
Do you guys, and this is just me randomly asking, do you guys ever compare, like, say, the first generation Apple Watch to now? Because you can get an earlier model for much, much cheaper.
Sure. Even the Apple Watch Series 3, which came out a few years ago, that's still on the market. But when you compare that to the SE, which just costs a teeny bit more, you're getting a lot more for your money if you buy the newer model.
So sometimes it's just worth it, pay the few extra bucks. All right, what about smart speakers?
Smart speakers, Amazon has their newest Echo out now, and you can get it for $70, which is about $30 off the regular price. Also, Amazon, they'll make sure that you get it in time for Christmas. And the good news is, too, that this version of the Echo did considerably better in our testing than previous versions of it did.
Explain to me a little bit about that. Why is this one better?
Just basic things like sound quality, ease of use. We test all the basic functions to make sure, to find out exactly if these models are better than previous generations. Sometimes that's not actually the case.
Sounds like you have a pretty cool job. All right, let's go to laptops. Everyone can use one right about now working from home, and a lot of kids.
Yeah, and you know what? That has made them really hard to find, especially if you're looking for something on the lower priced end of the spectrum. There's a Lenovo Yoga. We're finding it for about $630 on Amazon. That's going to save you about $150 off the regular price.
Wow, and that's awesome. Even for, like we're saying, a lot of kids are working from home, parents are working from home. So let's start with, lastly, what is the best deal on headphones you've seen?
We have the Beats Solo. Normally, these aren't a great deal, but we're finding them for about $170 at Best Buy.
So I will actually say, if you've never used the Beats Solo, have you tried them? Yeah, it is your job to try them. They actually are very good, especially with the noise canceling.
Yeah, and they're great. If you like over-the-ear headphones, they're very comfortable. Yeah, they definitely have their fans.
I use them when I work out, and my fiance uses it when he mows the lawn. We have 2 separate pairs just because of that. I mean, you test all these products. What is one product that right now you are just loving, that there is a good deal on, that would make a great gift?
Phones, this is a great time to upgrade. If, you're maybe one of those people that still has a flip phone. Apple, for the first time, has 5G. And 5G, while it may not be where you are or where you are a lot right now, it's definitely, if you're going to spend $1,000 on a phone, which is what, you're looking at for a lot of these models, 5G needs to be a prerequisite at this point.
It really does. Bree Fowler, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.